a situation can happen and your belief about the situation is one that isn't very thought through. It's just one that immediately made you feel better. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bindi, and here on this channel we practice flexibility of the mind, body, and spirit. It is now December and we are rolling into the month, and I have a personal intention, so I guess I can make it the intention for the entire channel for the entire month. My intention for the month of December is that of honesty. I want to make sure that I am being open and honest with myself, as well as the people I love, as well as the people I come into contact with. And every one of the videos I make this month will be under the theme of honesty. For today's video, I would like to talk about how if you are not honest with your belief system, if you are not honest about your reality, then it is impossible for you to actually get what you want. About around this time last year, I think I finally understood that there is one thing that determines my entire existence, and that simply is my own beliefs. My beliefs determine my reality. And if I'm not honest about my beliefs, I end up hurting no one but myself. When you create a belief based off of convenience as opposed to reality, you confuse your mind. Your mind does not know that it's supposed to trust your internal guidance system. Instead, it's being led by fear. When I say that you choose a belief out of convenience, I mean that a situation can happen and your belief about the situation is one that isn't very thought through. It's just one that immediately made you feel better. So for the purpose of this video, I would like to use the example like I always do. Let's say that you have a belief that you hate your job, but there's nothing you can do about it. Let's say that that's your belief. You hate your job, nothing about it makes you happy, and you don't feel like you have a lot of skills, so this is the only job out there for you. That's your belief. So every day when you go to work, you live hating the job, and because you believe that there's nothing you can do about it, you convince yourself that there's no end to showing up to this job that you hate. So on a very subconscious level, you can't see yourself growing because you've convinced yourself that even though you hate this job, this is the only job that is available to you. Now, let's talk about taking a belief that we've created out of convenience and bringing it into reality. Whenever we create a belief out of convenience, often that belief will convince us that our situation is hopeless. So when you create a belief based off of convenience, oftentimes this belief will have a nice clean end. This belief will convince you that this is it. So positive beliefs and negative beliefs, if the positive or negative belief is one of convenience, it's not based in reality, it will have a very definite ending point. So for example, with the job, you've convinced yourself that, this is it. This is the job I have. This is it. But we cannot even talk about somebody who is attracted and pining to, let's say somebody wants to be with someone who's in a relationship. This person thinks, if I can convince this person to be with me, they will love me forever. So they're ignoring the reality that the person's in a relationship, the reality that the person is not romantically linked to them. They're ignoring all that because they have feelings for the person and they want to see that person with them. So, oh my God, my cat is going in on my couch. Chill out, man. So they've convinced themselves that if they can get into the relationship with the person, everything will be all happiness and butterflies. There will be no problems. All they have to do is convince the person that they should leave their relationship and love them. They don't see the reality. They just see the convenience that they've created through the belief. The dangers of internalizing beliefs based off of opinions. It's actually like something we really should pay more attention to, but that's why I'm here and that's why I'm making this video. Okay, so now talking about bringing those beliefs into reality. So the person with the job that they hate, their belief is, I hate my job, but it's the only job I can get, right? A more accurate way to perceive the situation would be, I strongly dislike my job because I haven't figured out what I want to do with my life yet. Sorry to laugh. I am sorry to laugh, but our brains are such tricky creatures. Our brains are computers, man. Our brains are simply computers, and it's what we tell our brain. Whatever we tell our brain lives. But we are the ones who choose the beliefs. We have control. But however we choose to download that belief is the way it replays over and over. So if you switch your belief to, I strongly dislike my job, but I'm here because I don't know what I want to do with my life yet, all of a sudden you have opened your world up to opportunities. You don't know what you want to do yet, and you have the rest of your life to find out. You have all the books in the library, all the websites on the internet. Your options are limitless. When you find a belief based in reality, it gives you a gift. It gives you the gift of the journey. It gives you the gift of evolving. A belief based in reality never has a definite end because reality does not have a definite end. And that is a wonderful way to check in with yourself and to check in with your beliefs and to see if you're being realistic or to see if you're convincing yourself of something because it's easier. Why is this important? This is important because if you continue to create beliefs based off of convenience, you will never get what you want, ever. Because in order to know what you want, you have to learn what you want from the journey. A lot of us right now, we think that we have these goals, and these are goals that we're working towards. But oftentimes on the journey of working towards that goal, we evolve and realize that we want different things. Or we want the same thing, but we find different ways to obtain it, ways that would satisfy us even more. But we have to gain the information that the journey has for us in order to be ready for that thing that we want. So if we choose not to go on the journey because it's too hard, and instead to convince ourselves of another life, we will never know what we really want to experience, what we really want to obtain for ourselves and for our life experiences. Give yourself permission to go on the journey. Whenever you find yourself in a situation and you feel like there is no way out, this is it, give yourself some time, give yourself some self-love, and then come back to the situation with a fresh perspective. Make some space for a new perspective and think, is there any way I can look at this situation to give myself more options? And give yourself permission to listen to what your soul is telling you. There is always a voice inside speaking sense. But you have to learn how to listen to the voice. Now, I'm just here to tell you to listen to the voice, but the voice is inside of you. And that voice can tell you everything you need to know. An example of living in a convenient reality was my first marriage. I didn't believe that I was worthy of a decent relationship, so I was with someone who treated me badly. simply because I didn't want to go through dating because I thought it would just end up in disappointment. You know, like it's things like that. And then eventually I got to a point where I realized I deserve better than this. And when I realized that, then I realized that because I deserved better, there had to be people who would want to give me better. I don't have to be with someone who wants to hurt me, who chooses to hurt me when that's not what I deserve. But it took me accepting that my previous belief was no longer true for me. And I had to give myself permission to see more. Have you ever experienced a false reality? Have you ever created a reality and a belief based off of convenience as opposed to what you were really experiencing? Let me know down below because I am very curious and I'm sure that I can grow and learn from a lot of your stories. If you would like me to expand on anything that I said in this video, just give the video a thumbs up and wait, what? If you would like me to expand on anything that I said in the video, just comment down below and I'll be happy to. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also please subscribe and make sure that you click that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for being an awesome part of the Brown and Bendy Vibe Tribe. I love you so much and I will see you next video. Bye.